TIL that in England in the Middle Ages, a fugitive could claim sanctuary simply by touching the knocker on the outer door of a church to be immune from arrest. It wasn't unheard of for sympathetic escorts to lead well-liked prisoners through a churchyard on the way to their punishment. To give them the chance to do so, IRC sometimes the church would ship them off so they could live in exile instead of facing their punishment. Home base. Although this sanctuary could be a fickle thing during the Wars of the Roses. After the Battle of Bosworth, several nobles on the Yorkist side sought sanctuary in a nearby monastery. Henry Tudor, soon to be Henry VII, cheerfully ignored church sanctuary and executed the lot of them after a kangaroo trial. Only as long as they stay in the church. If they left for any reasons, all bets were off. Quasimodo's mom tried this in Paris, in the Disney movie. In 1986, Viraj Mendes, a Sri Lankan national, claimed sanctuary in a church in Manchester, UK. He was a supporter of Tamil rebels and said he faced the death penalty back home. Police were wary of raiding the church and arresting him because of the publicity. He was arrested and deported to Sri Lanka in 1989. He died in August 2024. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Viraj_Mendes. Till in 2021, a woman who ran out of her regular hairspray used Gorilla Glue spray instead, believing it to also be hairspray. This resulted in her hair becoming stuck to her scalp. Eventually, a plastic surgeon performed a 4-hour-long surgical procedure on her for free to remove the adhesive. Wow, that was 3 years ago? Doctor here, every single year. At the start of the school year, I end up with at least one 6th grader with rubber cement in their eyebrows in the Can't explain why it happens. But the 6th graders at the local middle school need rubber cement for their art class. Seems kids decided it'd be funny to slather in their eyebrows, then they go home. Parents see it and can't clean it out. They get to using rubbing alcohol. Half-melted rubber cement alcohol mixture ends up blooped up in eyelashes. Kids screaming because the fumes burn the eyes. Parents get freaked out. End up in my I end up with Q-tips and dimethyl ketone, medical-grade acetone, spending an hour and a half of my life melting glue. Then I get the joy of flipping up eyelids to flush the eyeball. I was buying supplies for a Halloween costume yesterday, and was surprised when the cashier had to come verify my age for one of my purchases at the self-checkout. I couldn't think of what the flagged item could be. Cashier snorted and said, "Gorilla Glue. You'd be surprised," and walked away. She didn't think it was hairspray. She assumed it would be okay since it was glue. Till there is Gorilla Glue spray. How's it been that long since Gorilla Glue Girl? Till, NVIDIA's unofficial company motto is, "Our company is 30 days from going out of business." Greater than by the time the Riva 128 was released in August 1997 and saved the company. Nvidia was down to 1 month of payroll. 8. This resulted in the unofficial company motto, "Our company is 30 days from going out of business." 8. Huang regularly began presentations to Nvidia staff with those words for many years. 8. However, Huang regards the pain and suffering of Nvidia's early years as essential to the company's success in later years, because it forced him to become a better leader. Intel founder, CEO believed only the paranoid survive. Do they say the company motto at the end of every earnings call? If not, they should start. Sounds fun. It's very smart. Andy Grove used to tell Intel to be paranoid. Then he died. Then Intel sucked. That's every semiconductor company's motto. For a company that is in the top 3 of the most valuable companies, this is quite an understatement. TIL that four-time world's strongest man winner John Paul Sigmason, who famously stated, "There is no reason to be alive if you can't do deadlift," died at the age of 32 while deadlifting in his gym. Remarkably, in the 47 years of it running, only 3 winners have died. Incredible considering the strain they put on their bodies and all the gear. Don Reinhardt at 78 years old in 2023 and Jeff Capes at 75 only 4 days ago. Congenital heat defect, for anyone wondering. Edit. Heart, not heat. Doh. At least he died doing what he loved. It should be noted that he died from an aortic rupture, which was a genetic defect in his family that his sister also later died from. For those interested in where the quote is from, https www.youtube.com/watch v equals ZWUCHKAJ_TC https www.youtube.com/watch v equals ZWUCHKAJ_TC. Lightweight, baby. Ronnie Coleman. They don't call him live lift.